Hi Aries, how are you? Athena here. If you are new, please do subscribe. I would love to have you part of my community. Now this is going to be a weekly reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus in Aries. And we're going to take a look and see what your energy for the week is, what the theme for the week is, what you're working towards, what breakthroughs, challenges you got to overcome, what is working for you, against you, what you need to embrace within yourself, and what where you need to spend your time, your energy, your resources, as well as possible outcome for the week. Now, getting into your energy, Aries, I saw like the Page of Cups, so like a love proposal, right? And I saw it around a flame, and then it just was engulfed by the flame and then burned into ashes. And then I was inspired to observe the flame of the candle that I have lit right now. And the way that it's lighting is, this lets me know that either you're working towards manifesting a love situation that is probably not good for you in the long run. So there is something that the divine, that Holy Spirit is able to see further out that you're not able to see. If you were like specifically trying to manifest a certain person into your life or just a love relationship, there's something about this union that is being blocked, and it is for your highest good. So that's kind of what I got going on for you, Aries. Let's go ahead and take a look and see where you're at. So for your current energy, we have the Four of Wands, the Two of Swords, and the Four of Cups. So for some of you, this could be you either refusing a love offer coming in. And if you're not refusing this love offer, then you're kind of in an energy of, well, why can't I have this? I don't understand why I can't have this. I see a lot of like frustration in you, disappointment, grief even. That's kind of weird, but I mean, if, I guess if this is something you're longing for and it's not happening, then you're missing out on this. It's like, why can't I have this? I'm missing out on this relationship. Yeah, so that's what I'm seeing as your current energy. And as your theme of the week, we have the Five of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, the Page of Wands. So continuing to feel like, why am I not worthy of a practical relationship? What is it that I can't, why is it that I can't manifest a union and something that I'm so passionate about? I feel like you really did try to manifest a specific person, or there's a very specific person that you've been trying to make this work with. I feel the passion coming through very strongly that you have towards this person. You admire them a lot. You feel very passionate about them. But this person has made you feel very sad in the past. Whatever conflicts you guys have had in the past, they seem to kind of always get away with their ideas and leave you in a way of feeling less than and making you feel like you're not worthy of being in a relationship with them, even though you feel so passionate about them, Aries. So that's kind of what the theme of the week is. What you want most at the moment, or you're working towards, you have the King of Swords, the Four of Swords, and the King of Wands. So what you want most at this point in time, Aries, is to bring clarity, bring some kind of enlightenment, some kind of guidance into the situation so that this person can also reciprocate what it is that you want. But you're doing it in a very logical, strategic kind of way. You're being very methodical about the process and how to get this situated, because you really want this to happen. You really want this union. You really want this person to look at you in the same way that you're looking at them. So you're looking for that clarity. You're spending the time that you need praying, meditating, researching, whatever it may be, so that you can continue to manifest this union. Now, the fears, obstacle, challenges you got to break through are the Strength, the Nine of Cups, and the Six of Cups. This brings me back to the scene where I was seeing the flame engulf your union manifestation wishes into ashes. And it had to do with your protection. It had to do because in the long run, this union, the specific person that you're asking for, doesn't serve your highest good. So I feel like there's some kind of attachment you have with this person. If this person is in the past, someone that you've dated in the past, there's some kind of attachment that from the past that's holding you and bonding you with this person. But the thing is, you can have anyone you want. You don't have to specifically have this person. Whatever that person invokes with you, whatever memories, nostalgia, good, happy moments, you can recreate that with a much better suitor. So believe in yourself that you have the strength it takes to be open to receive another cup and not this cup specifically. Okay, Aries? So that's what you got to work through. However, what is going for you, or what the accomplishment is the Seven of Cups, the Three of Cups, and the Seven of Swords. Aries, just embrace that no matter what has happened in the past, even with this specific person, you have options, you have choices, and you can manifest a very fruitful relationship. You bring the fun to the table, Aries. So whether that be with this person or another person or whoever it may be, you're able to bring your ideas to the table, bring your own emotions to the table, bring your own gifts and talents and uniqueness, and basically manifest anything that you wish. So that is what is going for you. Don't forget that you possess that power, Aries. Okay? Whatever attachment you have with this person, just try maybe cutting the cords. YouTube, how to cut cords, and just a quick way, you can envision the person in front of you. If you're still in contact with them, you can also say, hey, I don't think, well, I don't know if you'll be open for that, but you can say, it's time for us to go to our separate ways. Do you mind if we return to each other's energies? You can also do a visualization meditation and just kind of cut the cords. There's a lot of YouTube meditations out there that would help you with this process. And that way you free up that energetic tie that you have with this person, and you're able to move on to the next cup that is meant for you and isn't going to be harmful for you in the long term. Now, what is going against you, or kind of what to avoid and be cautious of, we have the Death, the Three of Swords, and the Lovers. This could be a twin flame that you are dealing with. This could be or a soulmate. However, it is a very strong bond. Okay, so what I'm getting with these cards actually is that because you think this is a twin flame union, because you think this is a soulmate divine union, you think that going through the pain is part of the process. Now, I'm not saying it's not part of the process. However, it is not the only part of the process. And you don't have to just endure the pain and the heartbreak and all the negativity that comes with it and getting the short end of the stick, if you will, Aries, for the sake of the relationship. There is something much bigger. There is knowledge to gain. There is a benefit to this. And this is actually the fact that you don't have to give your power away, that you have the power to bring all your power back to yourself. So again, cut the cords so that all of your energy is returned to you and all of their energies returned to them. And you are only embodying your energy, your sovereignty, your agency, your autonomy, and you are fully in your power. So this is actually what's going against you, is the fact that you are kind of carrying the burden and their energy and their wounds. And that's not what the twin flame union is about. You're not supposed to carry their burden. You heal yourself. and that's what you gain from it. That's the benefit that you have, is that you fully step into your power. Okay, so don't let the twin flame soulmate idea make you think that you are meant to embrace this pain, or it's just supposed to be painful the entire time. That's part of the journey, or that you get to get the short end of the stick, or even that you're going to carry the burden of healing the other person. Okay, you heal yourself, and whether they heal themselves or not, that's their free will. Okay, now what to embrace within yourself. You have the Eight of Wands, the King of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and the King of Cups. So what to embrace within yourself, I feel like you have for a very long time, just been communicating with this person, bringing this person a new way of reinventing the relationship, new ways to innovate the relationship in a way so that they are still interested in you. However, the King of Cups is still kind of, his face is the other way. So somebody's body language communicates a lot of information. So whether their words may be saying something, what are their actions saying? Because what I'm seeing is that this whole time they've been facing away from you, even though you continuously try to bring this union into order. Maybe you're the one that's always reaching out, texting them, calling them, setting up the plans, inviting them to do this, to do that. And that's just what you're consistently doing, which is beautiful, and something you should embrace within yourself. However, with the same focus and energy that you are putting towards this, you can also put this towards yourself. You can also put this towards a union that is going to be much more fruitful for you, much more beneficial. And if they decide to do the work that they need to do through free will and heal and uplift their energy, then at that point, the divine obviously will make sure to bring you guys into union. But at this point in time, this is a quality that I feel like you need to channel elsewhere, not towards this person. At least not at this point in time. The divine is not going to allow it to come into fruition. Okay, they're purposely blocking it. So where to spend your time, energy, resources, or find support? We have the Ten of Swords, the Page of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, pretty much like I said, you got to cut ties with this person. You got to cut the cords. You got to cut the energy that you're spending towards what happened in the past, how it didn't work out, and more into yourself, more into the Nine of Pentacles energy, more into directing all that energy and all that, because you have long-term sustaining energy. Invest that into yourself, into becoming fully into your power, into manifesting your fruitful, homesteady environment, your career, your hobbies, your talents. That's where you need to be focusing your energy, okay, Aries? Now, for the future outcome, advice, and encouragement, we have the Magician, the Fool, and the Four of Pentacles. So I do see you co-creating with the universe and just kind of starting fresh and saying, all right, now it's time to build a new foundation. It's time to invest, especially in finances. It's time to invest my time and energy into building a sustainable household for the long term and being able to hold on to this for generations to come over a long period of time, not just for a brief period of time, not just on a month-to-month kind of basis. You're going to be investing time into just starting a clean slate, starting fresh, starting again your manifestation. I see you, whether you did a spell or not, or whatever it might have been, affirmation, declaration, whatever it is that you declare to the universe when you were manifesting this person. I definitely see you going back and just starting a whole new spell, starting a whole new affirmation, and just starting again from, okay, what is really important at this time? Well, it's my foundation, it's my home, it's my emotions, it's my purity, and I'm going to figure out how to start that fresh new beginning. So Aries, that is your reading for the week. If it did resonate, please do subscribe and let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. And I'll see you next week. Bye.